happening.
All right. I don't exist. I have 5 dicks in front of me that illustrate the power we have. So I'm going to be hitting Chihuahua's in the chin. Now, that's some of the best comedy ever, but everything else is going to be new, and now I am anatomically massive. Scientists discover that fish fly in the water. Scientists discover that birds don't die. Scientists discover that if you don't cut your head off, you die. Scientists discover that if you cut your tits off, you don't die. Scientists discover that tits produce milk. Why do they do this? 6th grade scientists discover that 2 men can have a baby. That's like saying water isn't Chinese. My dad is a German Shepherd, but the point is that fish produce milk, not just mammals. The Egyptians discovered the Chinese 100 years ago with telescopes. It's an absolute fact. But the first thing the Greeks wrote about was looking at a woman's tit. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a medical person, but I love tits. Look at this. Trump gets 312 delegates. Biden gets 226 bitches. Biden is super hung. And now he's as hard as it gets. Okay? My butt is destined to fart before it prolapses. All right, so there are so many people to abolish. My shit stinks. If you're on an airplane flying from London, England to Mordor, you don't blow up the airplane with bombs. No, you blow up Egypt. And all of a sudden, Egypt, guys jump up with guns and they take over. No. If you're on an airplane and all of a sudden guys jump up with bombs and guns, you should stop, drop, and roll. To quote Buzz Lightyear, a lot of people are going to die. Not us. Us. Of course, Trump's a big 1-foot-tall man, the president. They've cut his dick in half already because he pisses on everybody. It's amazing. You can't sit back and complain about it. It's perfect. And you're like, gremlin, game over. Maybe the gremlin pisses on you. And that's why they hate retarded gremlins, because they're retarded. Game over. So here's the 1-foot-tall billionaire, Kevin O'Leary Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary Shark Tank, and it's like a 1-foot-tall giant has arisen. Has arisen. Now, let's shift gears into another big story of scientific comedy. Passing gas cleans out your ass. But what happens when somebody takes a dump? You can see it. Don't shit on your wife. And if you're going to a public pool, don't have sex with little kids. Does it ever end well? No. If Trump killed thousands of retarded people, you'd laugh at that. But in the last 30 minutes, we have a lawyer from Mordor. Oh, by the way, she's a white lady. And if she was black, she'd be doing drugs. Crazy white Mordor lawyer lady coming up. But she means Chinese people do drugs, but it's very rare. So a new video came out. A young Girl Scout walks up, points at cookies at little kids, and robs their money box. But that's not the issue. The issue is the kids were little bitches. But War Games. It's a really funny, wholesome movie. Not many of those around these days. We watch it every Easter. My kids love it. It's hilarious. Trump's going to call out the military, and if he does, that's martial law. No, martial law is when a bunny rabbit dissolves Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay? And I know the general audience gets that, but none get wrecked